here today to show you how I use the Octocurl to get fabulous loose waves without using hot tools. Okay, so in case you're wondering why use a heatless method for waves when there's so many fabulous curling irons out there, well, as you can see, I have naturally gray hair, and if I use heat tools, I run the risk of damaging my hair by permanently yellowing it. And this isn't a problem for everybody with gray hair, but for people like me who have very fine hair, it's super, super prone to yellowing from heat damage. And unlike other forms of yellowing damage caused by like pollution or medications or whatever, heat and sun damage can be permanent, and there's no way to get rid of it except to either mask it by using a purple shampoo or by actually cutting it out. That's the only way you can actually get rid of it permanently. So that's why I found the Octocurl. Okay, the Octocurl looks like this. And as you can see, it does not have just 8 strands like an octopus. I think it has 16. If you go to their website, which I'll link to here in my show notes, but also above, you will see that you can get it in different varieties and sizes. I have pretty long hair. It used to be longer, but it's about between my shoulder blades right now. And so I got the standard length, which is long enough, but it comes in shorter and longer sizes. It also comes in different fabrics. I chose the cotton poplin one because my hair is fine, like I told you earlier, and it will slip on satin and other silky kind of materials. And if I used a microfiber, it would stick to it. So cotton poplin was my #1 choice. And I love this. I have to tell you, it just sat in my drawer for like 3 months. When I finally tried it, I got hooked. Octocurl recommends that you start with fairly damp hair. So I have a little spray bottle here. I've got clean hair, and I'm going to spray my hair. I want to get it pretty wet because if it's not wet enough, it won't hold the curl. Now I'm going to brush my hair to make sure that I get all the water through it. I forgot to mention, if you want to use a curl cream or a gel or any of that stuff, you can use that before you put the Octocurl on. The only thing I put on my hair today was something I put on my hair almost every day, which is Seam Blowout Cream. It's really for blow drying to protect your hair from heat damage, but I also use it as a UV protectant just when I go outside on a walk. I live in California, the sun's very strong here. So I use this pretty much every day. So I already have some of that in my hair. Okay, once you're ready to start, just make sure you part your hair the way that you want to. I'm doing my normal part. And then you put the Octocurl on, and you have a good laugh because it looks kind of crazy. Kind of hippie-ish. And then you want to smooth down your hair before you wrap it. Now, because I'm doing beach waves, what I want to do is get a pretty large section of hair, and then I'm going to wrap it around 2 strips of the Octocurl. So I'm going to smooth that before I begin. And you just want to wrap it like you would around a curling iron wand. And I have to warn you, I'm not the most gifted at that, so I'm sure you'll have a better technique than me, but I'm just showing you what I do. I am just wrapping it, I don't want it to be too tight because I don't want tight curls. So I'm kind of wrapping it loosely around here. And then to secure the ends, I've got the 2 here, and I want to fold it up like that. I take one of these elastics and I just wrap it around twice. I always leave a little sticking out at the end because I don't want to have curls right at the end of my hair. So I try to leave a little bit sticking out at the end. My hair feels like it could stand to be a little damper, so I'm gonna wet it a little more. And I do have to tell you, I'm not always this careful about how I put it on, and I still like the way it turns out. So it depends. If you're in a hurry, don't go crazy. Okay. So just wrapping it around. Then I'm going to fold it over. I can't remember who the video blogger was I saw use this the first time, but she mentioned you kind of fold the ends in half like a taco, and I thought that was really helpful. funny how food references always help. Okay, so now I look like a maniac, but it's all done. And I have some extras in the back, as you can see. I didn't need to use those. You might have more hair than me, so it kind of depends. I think I got a loose one here. I'm just gonna tie up. Okay, so now you have a couple options. What you can do is either air dry it, which is what I do most days, much to the amusement of my family, or you can also sleep on it. If you are doing this at night, you can sleep on it. I personally am going through menopause. The idea of sleeping in this does not feel appealing. I'm already hot at night and I don't know, but there are people who do it and they say it works out, so it's up to you. So I hope it's dry, we'll find out. So then you undo the elastics. And you just unwrap your hair. That feels pretty dry. I realized as I was doing this that my technique, of course, could have been a little better. I get a little slobby, but that's just me, so I'm sure it will still look better than it did when I first just dried it the natural way. Sometimes it's a little tricky to do this, but not too bad. And sorry if you hear snoring in the background. I have an elderly pug, and that is him. And he can't be away from me, so he's often a co-star in my videos. He's a mama's boy. Okay. His kitten sisters, I guess they're not kittens anymore, his cat sisters are locked up. They are the Roughnecks, and they would have been knocking over my lights. So they're in the bedroom right now. Okay, it looks like I got everything. So you take it off and survey how it looks. Hey, I like it. I mean, let me just tell you, if you want the curls to show up higher on your head, you're totally able to put the headband up higher and get it a little tighter up there. For me, I don't like that for myself, so I'm happy to have them kind of start around here. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it looks. So I hope you can see what I see. Then sometimes I get a little unwanted frizz with my hair after drying it, either air drying it or just using anything else, basically. So there are a couple things I use for that. One is the White Hot Hair Life Shine Oil. I really love it. It's from the UK and it's formulated for white and gray hair, and it gives a little shine, but the main thing I use it for is the unwanted frizz. And also the Quicksilver Hair Squalene Oil. I like that too. That's what I'm going to use right now. Both of these products give a little shine, but I'm actually kind of lucky. My hair has been shiny ever since I let it go gray. When it was dyed, that was definitely not the case. It was so dull. So right now this is just natural. But anyway, so I spray a little of that, just a couple pumps. Oh, it smells nice too. I just kind of put that over wherever I see a little of the frizz I don't want. Have you ever noticed that one side of your hair curls more than the other? For me, it's the left. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not fussy. So that's it for now. If you're interested in using a heatless hair curler, I highly recommend the Octocurl. The price is not bad for what you get. You can wash it in a mesh bag in your washer, and I don't know, it's easy to use, it's fun. My cats love it. I don't know why they like to lie down on top of it, and maybe they think it's an animal, I don't know. But anyway, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe and follow my channel for more videos. Hopefully I'll have more up soon. Thanks again.